So yeah, today we are going to have an interview with an inspiring woman, a mother and homemaker, and now an IT employee is working for Cube 84. So I feel so proud and happy in welcoming Swati Chinta from Telangana. So she had a career gap of 11 years and still she got the determination to resume her career to learn Salesforce, and she's one of the quickest candidates to complete the course within like 3 months of gap. Okay, 3 months. So, congratulations, Swati, first of all. And we're going to have an elaborate interview. Okay, we have tons of questions to ask you. And before proceeding ahead, there is a note to the other candidates who have joined. Just mute yourself. First of all, let us all listen to her. And then maybe if you have any questions, we will ask the questions at the end. Okay. Either you can ask it in the chat box or maybe you can ask it in the voice. Okay. Yeah. So, Swati, could you turn on your video, please?
Yeah, sure. Is it visible? Hello.
Yes. Hi.
Good evening,
So,
everyone.
congratulations,
Hi.
Swati.
How are
Happy to
you?
see you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy
So,
to
how do
see
you
you, everyone.
feel? So, how do you
Yeah,
feel after getting a job after 11 years?
I think you can look it in my face, actually.
Of course,
I'm
it is
I'm
so
really
bright.
very happy. Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, just tell about yourself first. Where are you from?
So,
what is your background? I mean, which college?
okay, yes, I am from Nizamabad actually. It's a district in Telangana. So
Okay.
in 2011, I have finished my BTech actually in computer science background. So,
Mm-hmm.
and later in 2013, I got married, but
Okay.
I didn't start my career. And in 2015, I had my kid. Uh,
Okay.
so after that, I got bored of my life, and I wanted to start working. And
Mm-hmm.
later, then I tried for banking actually. So I prepared
Mm-hmm.
for bank exams like for almost 2.5 years. But
Mm-hmm.
there was a lot of competition, and I couldn't succeed there. But my interest was in IT actually. But at that
Okay.
time, it was like I couldn't join IT because at that time there was 5 to 6 years of gap. So at that time there was no chance, I think, to enter into
Mm-hmm.
IT.
Yes,
And
those times, yes.
yeah, later on, I prepared for like 2 to 3 years, but I couldn't succeed there. And
Mm-hmm.
then through some my friends and cousins, I came to know about IT booming up again with the new technologies, and I came to know about Salesforce. So I thought to give it a try. And I think it's almost 1.5 year of journey. I got introduced to Salesforce, but
Oh, great.
I joined AJ Skills in May, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, and
So
in
before
last
that, you were preparing. You already
yeah,
knew
yeah,
Salesforce. You were
I
okay.
know
Okay.
Salesforce. I was preparing through Trailheads and all that,
Mm-hmm.
but I was not confident on myself previously.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
I was lot of scared to give an interview or something like that because I was new to this field.
Mm-hmm.
With a lot of hope and lot of doubts, I've joined the AJ Skills. One of
Mm-hmm.
my husband's colleague, he recommended this AJ Skills. So I
Okay.
thought I just wanted to give it a try. Like previously, I was trying for a lot of things. I thought, why not give it a try? So
Mm.
I have joined AJ Skills, and see, this is a magic actually, I can say.
Great. Great, actually.
I gained the
And
confidence here, which I was lacking.
great. And one more thing, how did you know about Salesforce? Like this is a
My
technology.
Yeah, my cousin was already working on Salesforce,
Okay.
and a lot of my friends are also working on Salesforce. They told me like it's a good technology, and
Mm.
moreover, it is on Java, so I'm interested in development.
Mm.
Uh, so
And may I know your background? I mean,
I'm
what
from
background are
computer
you from?
science. computer science.
Computer science. Okay.
Yes.
Was it easy to you? I mean, to learn Salesforce?
Yes, I say yes. It was easy
Okay.
because I am from computer science background and I know coding a little bit. And my husband is
Okay.
also working in IT industry, so
Mm-hmm.
that was a bit easy. He was helping me a lot.
Great to know. Husband's helping wife in
Yes.
learning. Okay,
Yes.
great. And how did you know about AJ skill development? You already told that colleagues referred you, but then you must have some confidence, right? So this is our whoever refers any center or any institute, we must have that faith or confidence to join, right? How
Yes.
did you get that, and what helped you to join here?
Actually,
To
he's my
choose.
husband's colleague.
Mm-hmm.
He was working with him, and he moved to Salesforce company, which is in Hyderabad,
Mm-hmm.
with a good package actually.
Oh,
And he
great.
told like most of his, I mean, 3 or 4 of his friends also joined in AJ Skills, and they also got placed in Salesforce technology.
Okay, great.
So he referred me about this, and I also went through the reviews in the
Okay.
website and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought this is a good place to learn. So I thought to give it a try.
Okay.
It
Okay,
worked out.
great. And I have some questions which I have noted down. So let
Okay.
me ask you one by one. And yeah, you already said that you didn't. I mean, you have a knowledge about coding and all, so you didn't struggle a lot, right? Right? While learning
Right.
Apex, were you struggling, or was it easy
No,
for
no,
you?
no. Before previously, I was scared about programming and all that. Even after
Okay.
joining AJ Skill also, I was
Okay.
like, I would go with admin first. If there is a
Mm-hmm.
chance, I will learn development. I was like
Mm-hmm.
that. But once I
Oh.
started learning development, I was very much interested in development, and I left admin. Actually,
Yeah, I've
frankly
seen
speaking,
you
yes.
addressing all the queries in Mommy's group when it is in
Yeah,
development. Yes,
yes.
and yeah, our training model is completely different, right? So
Yes,
you'll be
yes.
given with the videos, and you'll have to watch the
Mhm.
video and do the case study and all that. So how comfortable were you with our training model?
I was very much comfortable. Previously, I thought like there was no live sessions.
Hmm.
How can they address all our doubts and all that? So, but once I joined this what Q&A sessions and all, and Nagarajan was like he's a coolest person I can say. He will be addressing every doubt, each and every doubt. Like he will not directly give the solution, but he'll give the clue how to solve the issue.
Yes,
So with that solutions, we'll be thinking lot and lot.
of course.
Huh.
That
And
will make us
yes,
find the answer.
yes,
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 search for the answer. Yes,
yes.
great. Okay, and okay, how did you plan your day? Having a kid, how old is your kid?
She's 6 years, 6.5 years.
6.5 years.
Yes.
She must be having assignments. I mean, she must do the
Yes.
assignments, homework, and all that. She had to attend the online sessions, or maybe you have to send her school.
Yes,
So,
yes.
how did you manage this?
So since I have joined in May, May
Mhm.
month was completely holidays for her.
Yes,
So
yes,
no
yes,
school pressure, but she used to disturb me for some time. Like she wants me to play with her, but she's
yes.
a very mature girl. She used to say like, "Mama, you go and prepare. I will not disturb you."
Great.
Yes.
Mm.
So she also helped me a lot. Yes, without
Actually,
disturbing
they
me.
will understand this.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. These kids are these days are they are very mature. And
yes.
when the school started, complete June month, there was no much work. She used to go
Mm-hmm.
to school. She used to enjoy a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
So their homework and all it started just in this month, actually July.
Mm-hmm.
So it is fine. My husband will also help me. There is no much issue with that.
Okay, how many hours do you spend in a day? I mean, in an
For these
average.
2 months, I can say I used to spend at least 10 hours per day.
Great.
Yes.
Yes, that's why you were able to complete it
Mm.
very quickly. Yes. Okay. And Q&A sessions, right? You already told that you attend only Nagarajan sessions or every session, all the sessions you
Before
attend.
that, I used to attend the Priya's session. And when I moved to LWC, I thought according to my timing, I shifted to Nagarajan session.
Okay. So all your doubts were clarified, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in the time of training, anything did you feel okay, it should be changed or improved, something like that?
No.
Nothing. Everything was
Nothing.
comfortable for you.
I
Okay.
only felt before like if there were live sessions, that will be more useful. But now I don't say that's a problem at all.
Okay. And did you attend any of our live workshops?
I attend one of the, I think it's a developer Apex workshop, which is for complete beginners. But by the time I have finished the development part and I have entered the triggers, so I didn't continue that.
Okay. And while learning Apex, like batches, triggers, and all, how did you feel? I mean, were you struggling? I mean, again, it
Frankly
is the
speaking,
same question.
I was enjoying triggers, batch
Okay.
effects, and everything.
Yes. And what about the trial heads? Did you do all the trial head modules?
All the trial head modules, as I said, I was introduced to Salesforce last year. So almost all the trial heads I have finished previously. Whichever I didn't finish that time, I was going through now during the training.
Yes. And many students we have come across, they are also doing trial head modules. Like what they'll do is they'll just do the whatever the requirements given they'll be doing, and without even testing or without even checking if it is working properly, they'll give check challenge. So and the error they'll be posting. So what is your view about it? How do you do the trial heads?
I also went through the same thing before also. But what I felt is once going through these videos and DIYs, if we go through the trial head modules, that will be very much easy for us.
Of course, yes. Okay. And yeah, this is very important question that I wanted to ask you. How was your first interview experience after a long gap? You're giving an interview for the first time in IT. So how was your experience, first interview experience?
I was very much nervous. And Q84 is my first interview.
Oh, great, actually. Yes. You cleared your first interview itself. Okay.
Yes. I was very nervous, but those people were also cool. They were asking like, they were friendly, and within 5 to 10 minutes, I got settled down and I started answering. Whatever I know, I was answering. For a few questions, I didn't know the answer. So I told like, I don't know this part. So they said like, it's okay, cool.
Okay. So about mock interviews, how helpful was it?
It was very helpful. Priya conducted the mock session for me. I thanked her many times for that. Actually, that interview was a bit tough compared to the Q84
the real interview.
Yes, like she almost covered all the topics, like from where the questions will be coming from. She almost covered all the topics. And the same day I had some other interview also. I cleared it actually. So that interview helped me a lot.
Okay, great actually. So when you were giving the interview, did they ask about your certification?
No. Till now, they didn't ask me about my certification. I am already done my PD1 certification.
Oh, great.
But nowhere they asked me about the certification.
Okay. And about the career gap. So you have this many years of career gap. Did they have any constraint about it?
My first round was technical. So in that round, they didn't ask me about anything like career gap or certification or anything else. The second round, they asked me about my career gap, but it was not like questioning, but it's like more discussion. They were curious about my family and my 11 years of gap. So in that perspective, they asked me, but I don't think it will be a problem for me entering into a company.
Okay, great. So many mothers, I mean, when they want to enter into IT, this is the first thing they'll get.
Yes.
I have career gap, and what now I want to switch to IT, what will happen? So
I
they
also
have
came
this
through the
question.
same stage. So
Yes,
I can say this will not be a matter at all. Once you
great,
are good
great.
with subject, this won't matter.
Okay, great. And I think I'm done with all the questions, and yeah, more or less all the questions got over.
Okay.
I don't have anything else to. And can you share your tip? Any learning tips can you share for the
Learning
mothers?
for the mothers, I think whatever the DIYs which are present in the video, that are very much like they are very much powerful, I can say. Those will be covered in interviews. They will be asking the scenario based questions to write the
Okay,
triggers, or triggers.
okay, yeah. Can you
So
share the questions? I mean, what kind of questions they were asking you in the
they asked
interviews?
me to write a trigger based on once we insert the contact, it should be number of contacts should be updated in the account.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a trigger based scenario. What I can say is, if you follow the complete DIYs day to day, they can write any kind of scenario based questions in interview.
Great,
I can say
great.
that.
Okay. So how was your family's response after getting placed, getting a job?
They are very happy. Actually, my
Great.
parents, they couldn't believe it. Actually, they are very happy.
So yeah, I was actually overwhelming with happiness. Like 11 years of career gap, she made it possible. So great, actually, you did a great thing. And and one more thing which I wanted to ask you is just give me a second. So, yeah, before I proceed on with my questions, let us have our audience participants' questions. Okay. So, we'll have one by one. Maybe if you want to ask Swati any questions, you can ask her. You can just raise your hand, or maybe you can drop your questions in the chat box. Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we're able to hear you. But
Does anybody have any question?
you have covered most of our questions actually. So,
Okay. So Arun Pandian has raised hand. Yes, Arun Pandian.
Yeah, hi ma'am.
Hi.
Yeah, congratulations, Swati.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, I just want to know, like, is this the only offer, like, you accepted, or you're holding any other offers apart from this?
No, I'm not holding any other offers since I've
Okay,
started giving my interviews in this month itself. So
okay,
this was my first offer.
okay, fine, okay.
And Cube84, have you been referred to Cube84 or you applied on your own?
No. I have been referred.
Okay, okay, great, great. Um, okay. So many congratulations. You can just read the messages. Congratulations.
Yes.
Anybody else have any questions to Swati?
Yeah, I have a question. Hello?
Yes. Who is talking? Yes, Priyanka. Yes, Priyanka.
Yeah. Hello, Swati.
Hi.
Congratulations for you, first of all.
Thank you.
I just want to ask that how did you prepare for the interview? Like, how did you prepare exactly? Like in which
So, okay, there is a list of questions given in this folder which they have shared. AJSkill people have shared the few interview questions in the folders. So I've prepared all those questions. I think that questions will be enough.
Okay.
And some I have Googled in online also. Moreover, those questions will be enough. If you have good knowledge on the basic topics, that will be enough actually.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
So there's a question in the chat box. May I know how long you have taken to complete the course?
Here in AJ Skills, I've joined in May. It took me like 2 months, 15 days.
Yeah, which you have already answered, right? Yes. To learn Salesforce, start your career. Yeah, same question is repeating. Is age a barrier?
No, not at all.
Okay, great. Anybody else? Do you want to ask Swati any questions?
Yeah, hi, Shiva here. Swati, many congrats to you.
Thank you.
So I have a question like, did you apply as a fresher or do you have any prior experience?
I don't have any prior experience. I have applied as fresher.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Great.
Thank you. Will they ask
Thank you.
any admin related questions,
Shiva.
even though we apply for? Yes, you may get some admin related questions, but if you're particular with the developer, mostly your questions will be from development.
Okay, and what about LWC? So have you learned LWC?
Yes.
Okay, some basics of it or intermediate level?
I finished all
Everything.
complete
Okay.
LWC. Yes.
Okay.
Before
Great.
starting LWC, I was scared with JavaScript because I know Java a little bit, but I don't know JavaScript or CSS or HTML. But
Mhm.
once I started learning, you don't believe me, I like LWC a lot now.
Great. Did you get any interview questions in LWC?
Yes.
Okay, great. And may I know how long did the interview go?
It was like 35 minutes.
Oh, 35 minutes. Okay, great. So how did you feel after giving the interview? Did you feel like, okay,
I
I've
felt
done my best
relaxed.
like that?
Yes.
Great.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay,
This is
so
Nagarjun.
Opportunity.
there are so many questions popping up. Okay, what was the salary range that fresher can get? Can a fresher get work from home job?
Yes, my company, they gave me a permanent remote option.
Okay.
So this is a permanent work from home.
Okay. So you can just read all the messages which is
Yes.
dropped in the chat box.
Prior knowledge about coding. Yes, I am from CS computer science background, so I have knowledge about Java. But even though if you don't have any knowledge in Java, also you can learn it. It will means complete Java will not be used in Salesforce. Only object-oriented concepts will be there here, so you can learn it pretty easily. If you attend the workshop, that will help you a lot actually. About coding, yes.
Yeah, if you go through only Trailhead modules, is it enough to place in a company?
You may, but you won't get that practical knowledge, I can say.
Yes, Trailhead modules will be very simple and
Yes.
everything will be straightforward. You
Yes.
have to just do whatever is given.
Yes. And mostly you will be getting the solutions from YouTube or any other.
Yes, many platforms are available.
If we try for 2-3 times, if we don't get the solution, we'll be all actually moving to the solutions from YouTube or something like that.
Of course, yes.
How much time you invested every day to study? Yes, I have invested like 10 hours per day for complete 2 months, I can say. I don't follow any timetable. Whenever I was free, I used to finish my household work and I used to sit in front of my laptop.
Hi, Swati.
Hi.
How is your second interview? I mean, the second round. Did they ask you about any LWC or any technical questions?
They were like just 2 or 3 technical related questions. It was like moreover a discussion. How will we be able to join Cube84? How early will you be join? Will you come to Chennai? Cube84 is a Chennai company, so I stay in Bangalore. They asked me like, if you asked to come to Chennai, will you be coming there? Or those kind of questions were asked.
Is there any feedback about your interview questions and like communication
Sorry.
skills? Did they any feedback about your interview, or did they ask about your communication?
No, 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 nothing like that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I know your course duration? I took for actually I took for 2 months of course in the beginning, and later I have extended for 1 more month. So I took complete 3 months course. My package, I don't know whether I should reveal this or not.
It is your wish, or maybe if
No,
you want, you can. If it is.
this is Ashok. Oh, see, asking the package, revealing the package. Okay, both are confidential thing. Okay, because this is a standard thing wherever you go in IT. There is a NDA agreement we sign for every employer. Okay, so guys, I can help you with all the packages. You can get in chat with me. So to those age skill development trainees.
Thank you, Ashok, for answering this question.
I,
Because
Fine.
I'm seeing a lot of questions asking about
See,
package.
of course, people are very curious to know about the package. Guys, I tell you how it works. People who part of Age Skill, right? I'm keep on posting the packages. People who part of Age Skill Development, WhatsApp group, Telegram group. Every day, once in 2 days, I'm posting the package and the company name too. So if you're very curious about that, please check our old messages. You will come to know the package. Thank you.
BCom MBA graduate with no prior working on accounts background, shift into Salesforce. Yes, anyone can join, can come into Salesforce actually. There are a lot of non-IT people. One of my colleague, like I can say, who is joined on the same day with me, Shabani. She's from a non-IT background.
Shabani.
Yes, she's from non-IT background. She had some other non-IT experience previously. She joined with me actually.
Great.
I think this
Actually,
will answer.
Shabani also from the commerce background. She's a BCom come MBA grad completed.
Okay.
Actually, Shabani also have a similar to Swati. She also completed in 60 days. She's also one of the quickest trainee who completed the training in 60 days. And she joined, she attended interview along with Swati for Cube84. And one more thing is, both Shabani and Swati joined on same day, right?
Yes, yes. We are
Nice to
colleagues
know
now.
that. Yeah, cool. Actually, I saw there is a question from Sumant. You're asking about the BCom and MBA graduate, right? Sumant, you don't have to worry about that because degree is not a matter, age is not a matter. The only thing matters a lot is your logical thinking and your determination to learn new stuff, and
Yes.
you can find. That's it. Okay, you guys, please go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay. Okay. So same questions. You have any prior knowledge about coding?
As I said, I am from
You are,
computer science
yes.
background. Yes, I had coding knowledge.
Okay, great.
Prior experience on resume, no. It's a complete fresher resume.
Actually, I have a question for you, Swati. Basically, this is a thing that is going on across the market. You might have heard about that. Even your husband would have heard about that. Like whenever the person who wants to get into a job, especially IT, the first thing the people giving advice is go with some fake experience. You already have 7 years of gap. If you appear with this, right, you won't get opportunity. Why don't you have 4 years, 3 years, or 4 years of some experience you can add and you can give a try? Have you come across such suggestions from anyone?
Yes. A lot of people told me like, you have 11 years of experience. How can you get into IT as a fresher? Even I thought of doing the same, but I was scared really.
Okay.
Okay, so Sagar has raised hand. Yes, Sagar, you can unmute and you can ask your question.
Yes, so I came to know that Salesforce needs Java, JavaScript, CSS, all this. So by learning this course, do we cover all of them, or is it better to have all those knowledge areas as well?
No, you can learn everything here from basic.
So this covers everything. So
Yes,
and
it
there is
covers
no need of-
everything. Yes, yes.
Okay.
But it may take some long time. If you have a prior knowledge, it will be, you can finish it fast.
Okay.
So yeah, Ashwin has asked the question while giving interview. Have you finished LWC? Shwati answered this question earlier. Yes, she finished LWC completely. So, and she loves LWC.
Yes.
Initially you were scared, and then now you started loving LWC. Okay. And any more questions do you have, participants?
Hi.
I have a typical question for Ashok sir. I don't know if this is the right platform to ask. So the question is, usually in daily, day-to-day work life, do we get similar problems regularly, or do we get different problems every day? Like every day, it would be a new challenges.
Okay. To answer your question, Sagar, it is not going to be the same thing what we are going to learn, you're going to experience, because we are all going to support the business. Every business has its own challenges. But our agenda, I mean, if you look at AJ Skill Development Curriculum, our complete agenda is to helping you to strong your basics. So if you are strong in basics, whether it is admin, Apex, Trigger, or LWC, if you have a strong basic knowledge, right, you can tackle and you can come across and you can challenge any situations with that basic understanding. Because one point of time, right, after your technical skill, it's all about your logical thinking and how you are approaching that challenge. That matters a lot. That is what will come by experience. So don't expect that we are all going to face the same exercises what we are doing part of the training. It is coming up the same thing, right? It is our luck. Okay. But if you come across different challenges, we should not worry about that, because we should have a confidence that yes, I already know what is trigger and what are the syntaxes, and I know how to write and how to do that. Let's give a try. That's how it should go.
Okay, that answers. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And Arun Pandian has requested you to share your experience in AJ
Experience
Skill.
in AJ Skill. As I said, I was enjoying complete development part. And there is one more week for me in this AJ Skill. After that, I'll definitely miss AJ Skill.
It's so nice to hear, all the candidates after entering the company, if they still remember us, they come back to us, they have a connection with us. That's actually great. We feel so happy about it.
Yes.
So, which topics is mostly asked in the interview?
I can say triggers is one of the important topics asked in the interviews, and they'll cover a little bit admin topics as well. Triggers and the batch up, asynchronous topics, these are important for the interviews.
Okay. Have you been asked to do any scenario while giving interview? Did they give you any scenario like triggers or batch?
Trigger based scenario based question from Trigger I got, and I've written the code.
Okay, so they were online and
yes, they asked me to write in Notepad. Yes, I was sharing my screen. They asked me to write the code in Notepad. So they checked my code, and it was good.
Okay, was it a simple or basic kind of trigger, or how was it?
Yes, I can say it is covered from the DIYs itself.
Oh, great, super.
Swati, I have one more question. So, how many rounds of interview you had?
It was just 2 rounds of interview.
Both the technical.
First one was the technical, and second one was behavioral.
Okay.
Any more questions do you have? Have you finished real-time project before giving an interview?
No real-time project.
Okay, so we have this real-time interview, 2 projects we have. So yeah, that's why they have asked the question.
Okay, just a quick note to all the AJ Skill trainees attending this session. And there is one more position. It is still open in Cube84 for the same position for which Swati has applied. Okay, their expectation is very simple and straightforward. They're looking for candidate good in communication and good in basic technical. Of course, as Swati told, right, you'll be having 2 rounds of interview. The first round is going to be technical. You'll be asking with the questions on admin, Apex, trigger, asynchronous Apex, and LWC. There is a chance they will ask you to write a trigger and Apex, and sometimes they will give scenario and you have to work on the components as well. And whatever the questions they are going to ask, right, it is already being part of, as Swati mentioned, it is already part of a DIY case studies as well as the interview question. If you cover this thing, it is enough to appear for interview. And anyone who completed till LWC, you can reach me in private. I will schedule a mock interview with Nagarajan or Priya. Once the mock interview completed, based on their feedback, from our end, right, we will start referring you for Cube84. Similarly, like Cube84, there are other companies also started looking for candidates. So no matter of about your career gap or anything, feel free to reach me. Okay, just a quick note. Thank you.
Okay, participants, do you have any questions?
Swati, one last question from my side at least.
Yes.
So I believe you were from Bangalore. Did you have to go to Chennai and learn, or did you learn from home?
It is virtual course, right? So I didn't go to anywhere.
Okay.
I've learned online.
Okay.
Do we require any certification? No, we don't require any certification. As per my experience, they didn't ask any certification for me.
Okay. So yeah, I think we are done with our questions. So I am done with my questions. I think, does the course help with logic building?
Yes, of course.
Everything is logic here. Yes.
Yes.
So yeah. So shall we wind up, Swati? Do you have anything to ask us?
Nothing.
Great. Okay. Okay, Swati, it is a pleasure having you with us today.
Same here.
Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you, Swati. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.